A pure substance is composed of an unknown compound which contains the following percentages of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. And we're asked to determine the empirical formula for the compound. So what we do is assume a convenient mass of the substance, and if we're multiplying by those percentages, we can determine the mass of each element in the compound. And now we need to convert these masses into a number of moles. So we know the molar masses of each element from the periodic table. So therefore the number of moles of carbon is equal to the mass of carbon over the molar mass of carbon. So the grams cancel and mole ends up in the numerator. And we can do the same calculation for hydrogen and oxygen. And therefore if we divide the number of moles by the smallest possible value, well, we get the following whole number ratio of carbon to hydrogen to oxygen. So therefore our empirical formula is CH2O. Acetic acid has the following molecular formula, and a compound has the same ratio of elements as acetic acid, and we're asked to determine the molecular formula for the compound if it has the following molar mass. Well, the empirical formula for acetic acid has the same ratio of elements, but the smallest whole number ratio. And using the periodic table, we can find the molar mass of CH2O as follows. And now we can divide the molar mass of our unknown compound by the molar mass of the compound given by this empirical formula. And therefore we can multiply each element in our empirical formula by 6, which maintains the ratio of elements. So this here is the molecular formula for glucose, which is our unknown compound.